Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to Screw Culture. Can I get a clap for that, boys? We are here for... Yo, hold up. Let me introduce the thing first before we get into it.
It's a special edition.
It's a special occasion today. But first off, we're here for episode 13? 12 or 13? 13. Sounds good. Of course, I got Esty to my left.
Yes, sir.
Alex on my far right. Of course, we always got Mauri on the ones and twos in the back.
Senor unos and doses.
And for those of you wondering out there, we got a special guest with us in the building today for this episode.
Introduce yourself, sir.
I go by the name of Marvin. I'm an artist from Brampton, Ontario.
Wow, what an honor to have you.
Yep.
Out of the box.
A cheers.
Cheers to all of us, man. A good 2020.
I can't reach you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers to Mauri, of course.
Over there.
Always.
Yo, I was just thinking, we've known Marvin for a long time, right? We all grew up with him, went to school with him.
Yep.
And I was just thinking, like, it's crazy how much things have changed for all of us. You know what I mean? All the different paths we went down and shit.
I'm honestly not. I don't remember clearly how me and you met. I just remember I got cool with Johnny after a while playing footy and stuff, and I started going. Then I started to meet everybody that he was cool with.
Yeah.
And then like it was always just Marvin.
Always.
You're gonna have to. But yeah, honestly though, like he was always just nice. And then so from then grew a friendship, and then I met Tony, and then you would always go to the footy sessions too.
Shout out to the old footy sessions, man.
Sure.
Those were good times.
Every
Every day I
Hey,
show up
bro.
to Ching, bro. Marvin's there.
Every
single
day.
time.
That was a dream.
No, who else was there?
It was me, Teddy,
Diego. Yo, honestly.
Yo, the
Darren,
first time I met Diego,
Ryan.
check this in, guys. First time I met
Ryan,
Diego,
Darren,
he looked at
100%.
me, he's like, this dude need to do some push-ups, bro. First thing he said when he looked at me, I was like, hey.
Nah,
Yo.
bro. Like honestly, he would.
That sounds like something he would say. Though.
He would,
I
he
know.
would crush me, and I'd look at him like, yo, that's a foul. He's like, nah, it's just so you can grow, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
"Fuck."
Slide tackles were reckless.
Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Honestly though, like if you complain though, you just look like a bitch. So you just have to stand up.
Yeah, you'd have to.
One of those.
You just gotta get up and go. Walk it
Your
off.
mouth would just be quivering. You gotta keep on going.
You're walking home, your ankles swell up. It's like, bro, no way.
Yeah, yo, we grew up with Marvin. We went to high school with him.
What was that?
Yo, throw back to the old days. Yo, what's the name of the
old
crew
days.
back in high school?
Holy shit.
Yo, bring it out.
Second period spare. There's love in the air.
Oh man, that was
Oh,
what's it called again?
shit.
Young Heartthrobs. Young Heartthrobs. I
Heartthrobs.
remember
Young
that.
Heartthrobs.
That was crazy.
Tell the people what that was.
That honestly, there was a day where we second semester, so it was our last year, second semester. We all had fourth spare. Like, let's do something.
Wait, you graduated when?
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So like, let's do something. Like we don't have anything to do. We go to the library all the time, and we would freestyle. But then we'd be like, okay, fuck it, let's make a song. Oh, can I curse?
Yeah.
Let's make a song, right? So we were making songs, and we're like, okay, let's put it on SoundCloud. And it went crazy somehow. Like people were like, oh, 4-3 is straight. Like I saw
Yo.
people tweeting the lyrics on Twitter.
I showed up next day. I seen you. I just started singing the lyrics.
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, what the hell
Yo,
is
didn't
going
they
on?
didn't they at one point play your song on the announcements?
Yeah, they did.
They did, right? Don't I remember that
I remember
correctly?
this. Why'd they do that?
I
Like
don't
who
know.
who got that on there? Who plugged?
I don't know how Oba did it. Because Oba got it on the announcements, and he also, there was a basketball game, right?
Mm.
And he made it like a halftime. So he went to the speaker, connected the phone, he played the track, and I swear everyone was singing the song. I was like, yo, this is so cool.
Wait, who did that? Who did that?
Joshua Badeja, Oba.
Yo,
Yeah,
shout out to Oba
Shout out
real
to
quick.
Oba, real
Yeah,
shit.
yo, he ran the aux, bro. You had to put man's
Ran
on.
Ox.
That
It was
probably
crazy.
felt nice, even though like it was probably not something that wasn't that
Yeah.
serious, but it was still probably
It was
sick.
crazy, but then we got in trouble, so, you know.
Why? Because
Worth
you
it,
guys swore
worth
in it,
it.
right?
Yeah, it was Mrs.
Yo, what encouraged y'all? What encouraged the creativity for you? Like what was the conversation like that brought it? You know?
Realistically, I used to work at like you guys know Walk of Fame? I used to work at Walk of Fame.
Yeah, yo, I
I
heard.
actually
I heard.
remember that. I remember
Yeah.
you would always say how you hated it.
I
actually.
hated that place.
Yo, I swear every man that
God.
worked there actually hated Walk of Fame.
100%.
Like I hear stories.
Because it's like you're working, and you're like, yo, I hate this place. And you get your check, and you're like, maybe 2 more weeks. Right? And 2 weeks turns to 2 years. But yeah, fuck.
That's how it goes for everybody's job, to be honest.
I hated that place. And then people, like, it was weird because I'd work there. People be like, oh, you're black. Are you working? I'm like, yeah.
What? Wait,
Maybe you can own this place one day. I'm like, nah.
Right.
But yeah, I used to work there. That's where I met my producer, Eden. And then I told him my friend Josh would make music. And one day he heard me singing along to a song. He's like, yo, you're actually nice at singing. I'm like, oh.
thanks.
I not, cause like I don't like.
Why are you watching me like that?
I didn't want. Yeah, you know it's weird too. I didn't want anyone knowing I could sing, so it was like I just sang along thinking I was alone. I guess this guy he's watching me.
It broke your fucking bubble of solitude, dude.
Crazy. And he's like, I'm a producer. We should make music. I'm like, I never tried like writing before, but fuck it, let's do it. And from then, I just been making songs. It's been nice. He met me to like, I met Rocky through him. Fucking Vaughn, the guy on the tape. Lucy, I met Lucy through him.
Oh, seriously? I thought you meant Lucy like some other way type.
No
I don't
way.
know.
Lucy, we all used to work.
I thought he
out
went
with
on
him.
Walk of Fame.
Yeah, but like when I quit, Lucy came, and then Eden and Lucy were
okay.
friends, and he told him about me. And I met him at my friend Denver's party. Shout out Denver. We were playing Smash Bros. And he's like, yo, I heard your song's fire, bro. Let's work. I'm like, I'm with it.
Yo, but did you win at Smash Bros?
No, I'm shit.
So I have a question for you. When did it like all start for you? When did you feel like you wanted to go down the path of making music, or like when did you start singing like seriously? You know what I'm saying? Was that during Young Heartthrobs, or was that something that came later?
No way. During the Heartthrobs, it was actually just like, it was just for fun. It was fourth period period. We had nothing to do.
But did you realize? Sorry to interrupt you, but did you realize during Young Heartthrobs that like, oh, I actually fuck with making music. Like, I actually enjoy this.
You just thought it was like it was just a fun pastime.
At the time, I was stuck with the footy dreams. Right, I wanted to play footy, and I was like,
weren't we all?
Oh, man, I wish I did not. But
yeah,
You were a baller though.
yeah, you were.
But like, I hated the politics, man. It's too much politics. I don't like that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Like,
I get what you mean though. It's
like,
a lot.
yeah,
It's a lot. It's
like getting PT.
There's more personality.
I'll give you an example of politics. So like with us, we had like coaches that would play players that are only playing because like they're the coach's kid, or like you know what I'm saying, or like they had favoritism to certain people, and and then parents got involved and were like, why aren't my kids playing? So because of that, the coaches felt pressure, so then they had to start playing that kid, even though he probably shouldn't be playing because it's not that good.
Doesn't sound like it's the best like kind of thing for the team. You know?
You gotta know a guy. That's what it is.
That's
You gotta know a
it
fucking guy.
And when it comes
all
down to that,
connections.
but wouldn't you guys agree that in like let's say the music industry, it's not kind of like that at the same time?
It's the same, but for me personally with soccer, I didn't have the opportunities I had with the music right now. You know?
How so? Because you're older and now you're able to make those connections compared to before you're just a kid trying to play and like your parents would deal with it. Like,
okay.
Yo, it's also like maybe with soccer, it was like a one-sided, like you were reaching out to see like, yo, let me come play, let me try. But with music, it's like a different, like I'm reaching out, but people are also coming back like, yo, I'm fucking with your music. We could do this or whatever they want to do with it.
Because if I knew back then that you could like get an agent, just send him like your highlight tape and he'd get you to like different schools, I probably would have ran it. But like
that's not stuff that was like you were thinking about at the time.
Exactly.
For sure.
I was just trying to play soccer.
Honestly, like sports in North America is expensive, to be honest.
Exactly. My money.
And like if you're playing in like America for school and you don't have a full scholarship,
you're paying like $100,000.
That what?
Whoa.
No.
It's crazy.
That's chops.
It depends, bro. Because you have to pay for living. And then you have to convert all
if
money.
you go to the US?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It depends on what they offer you too. Because if it's a full
I'm
ride,
sure they would offer you a place like most of the time they would offer you a full ride, no?
No.
Really?
Dead ass.
Nah, like I knew a guy.
You gotta be a baller to get a full ride, fam.
I actually knew a guy that he got like a 50% ride. So he thought he would be paying like something that's close to what you would pay here in Canada, but still you're still paying international fees, and it was like 50 grand to just fucking play.
That's
to go to school
and you don't even know if you play.
Yeah,
and
it's like taking a chance.
Different.
You gotta go there. You gotta put in the effort, and then also if it came down to like the politics, that would kill the dream still.
So it wasn't really for me. At the time, I really wanted to play footy, but now it's like, nah.
You know what I think it is, and it's sad, but I feel like here in North America, specifically for soccer, the opportunity just isn't here like it is in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's extremely hard because I feel like we have ballers here, and we have a lot of kids here that are talented and could go to that next level. There's not enough opportunity for everybody. You know what I mean? There's only one slot for one kid, and there's 300 good kids. Whereas in Europe, there's 300 slots. You know what I'm saying? So
honestly, what I think is like it's just a little corny to think, but like, I feel like everything happens for a reason.
100%.
There's always a reason why that wasn't it. There's something 100%. Else, and you're doing it already.
And now I'm doing it, so it's good.
Yeah, honestly, a quick another toast for having a song on the radio the other day.
Hold up.
That shit was
We're gonna do this toast, but I want to get into that. I didn't know you had a song on the radio.
That shit was beautiful.
Shout out
ones and T's. Shout out to ones and T's.
I like the way before you get into it. I like to see the appreciation that you guys had, and all you with all your friends and stuff, homies, like bumping and stuff. Yo, that shit is nice. That's even no matter big or small, whatever it is.
Die, man.
It was on the radio.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, so Marvin had a track that like was on the radio the other day. It was a big moment. No, it's honestly cool. Like I wasn't there when you were like listening to it for the first time, but I felt it for you. You know, I saw it and I was like, honestly, it's probably sick. You know, like imagine like here, for example, imagine seeing like the podcast on a TV or something. Like it's like you see it on the big screen. It's a exact comparison. It feels nice, right?
What was it?
And it shows the progression. It shows that it's paying off.
100%. That's exactly how I felt, because it's like at first I was doing it and I'm like, okay, let's try getting these songs out, but I'm trying to get it bigger than just like Brampton, you know? And then
because everybody shows love in Brampton, but like for the most part, like that's because they know you. But once you make it out, it's
but
nicer.
Fuck that label though. Like, you know, no one wants to keep that like that label of like
100%.
You know,
I don't want them controlling what I can drop.
You just make
what do you mean labels?
Like if someone's saying, "Oh, he's a Brampton artist," nah, he's just an artist. He's making music. Some people try to put like labels on it sometimes. I feel like.
So how'd you get on 105?
So that's Teddy. I don't know. Teddy's just different.
He got it done for you, eh?
Man, he does like a 5-man job and he's one person. I don't know how he does it.
So
one day he told me we're getting a radio play. I'm like, nah. He said, yeah.
Just by people knowing people, right?
Yeah, because you know it's you have to submit your songs for them to hear, and if they actually appreciate it, then why not? Right?
Yeah.
So they were playing a song. It was me, Frey, DK, Darren, and Brandon in the car. We were listening to the song, and I was like, this is crazy. Lucy texted me, too, because Lucy's on the song. He's like, why am I nervous? Something like that. I'm nervous, too. Don't even worry, bro. It's okay. But it was a great feeling, bro. I almost cried dead ass. I'm not going to lie. It was crazy.
Something you can get used to, a lie.
It's a start.
It's
only one way for you, you know
100%. It's a blessing. 100%. Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't even say it like that, you know, because, you know,
you gotta be humble about it. It's not like you're trying to flex that on something, but it is a good achievement. It is.
Exactly.
And
it's the first of many, so like it probably feels nice, like just to see that gratification come in. You know,
I showed my mom and she went crazy.
Yeah.
She took the video, she sent it to, you know how African moms have like the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
The WhatsApp group chat.
My mom that's probably the number one used app on her phone.
100%.
Just like talking to everyone.
Same with my mom, fam. That's all she uses is WhatsApp.
Yo, my mom just FaceTimes like all of her family members. They all just FaceTime, group FaceTime.
Nah, my mom, she has an Android. She doesn't have an iPhone.
Voice messages on WhatsApp. That's all.
Voice message too.
Yeah, she'll just go out. When my mom talks, she's like screaming, bro.
Really? Do you ever get those? Like my mom be sending me things like, you know how back in elementary school, be send it to 10 people.
Yeah.
My mom be sending me that shit. Be like, yo, send it to 10 people. I'm like, mom, that's why I delete WhatsApp.
No, I get the ones where it's like I saw the meme like a month ago. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Send me some old that shit.
Those ones are crazy. But WhatsApp
with Bear,
That's comedy.
But yeah, what was nice, like what I liked is that you were celebrating with the people that are helping you right now, like the
100%.
movement. And yo, the movement dates back from Risk It All episode 1 on your YouTube, bro. It dates back to 2019. You guys started from a long time ago. From the first video, you guys were kind of talking about what Risk It All meant to you, and then like what you guys wanted to do, 100%. And then like now you're doing it. So seeing the progression, as anyone that
always great.
That doesn't know should go on his YouTube channel and check it out. But it's nice to appreciate the steps that you guys have taken. So it's nice. It
just looks like I had my friend the other day tell me too, like you guys are working really hard. Like every video you guys come out with, it looks like you're getting better and better. It's just nice to hear.
Because, you know, you start with, like, a vision for yourself for what you want to do.
Exactly.
And then over time, it becomes something else. And, like, okay, actually, I got it now. Creativity starts flowing. You try something else.
100.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, this worked. So you're going to
change it. Yeah, 100%.
And you're working with your boys, you know? So, like,
that makes it, like, that much better.
Exactly.
So they're going to keep that shit, like, real with you. And it's like Drizzy said. I'd rather give that 50% to people that fuck with.
Okay.
Drizzy the GOAT one time. Fuck Charlamagne, man.
Nah, guys, so we're arguing off camera. We were trying to say, like, what's the best Drake album? Yo,
this is a reoccurring segment on the pod.
I know, but, like, one of our boys, he was trying to say that, like, Scorpion's the best Drake album.
It was
he didn't say it. He said it. No, let's give him some credit. He said
it was Teddy himself.
Nah, he said he
name dropped.
He said,
yo, when you're saying some stupidness like that, bro, you're getting flamed on air, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna give him some credit though. He didn't say it was his best album. He said it was his third best album.
Yeah, which I disagree with wholeheartedly.
Yeah, of course.
100%. Yeah, thanks.
But it's still a great album.
Hey, yo, yeah, exactly. Stupid opinion, but it's an opinion. It's fine.
You can't be going in like Teddy like that.
Yeah, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean it's right. Yo. I don't care.
Shout out Teddy though. That's homie. That's
I'm about
homie.
to get a tag like, quit, bro. Stop the podcast.
Yo, leave, bro. Leave.
This guy's about to yell at me as soon as this is done, man. Holy.
Yo, you started with the collective though, if I'm not wrong.
I started with the collective. So the same guy, Eden, introduced me to Rocky, and he started that whole collective, right? That collective, we made a bunch of songs, but we only released a few.
So wait, what's a collective before you continue? So it's just like a group of you guys.
Yeah, so
you're
like,
a group, right?
Yeah, it was essentially me, Eden, Vaughn, Rocky, and Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
5 of us.
All you guys working on music,
Yeah.
doing different parts or what?
Far gone.
So some days it'd be like some ASAP Mob shit. Some days
Okay.
we'd be doing some like tracks together, making like a little EP. Some days it's solos. Some days it's like features, you know? Which was good because it's like it's great. I was grateful because it's like it got me to work on my pen a little better, get used to my vocals because I wasn't doing this shit from the jump, right? We dropped a few songs and then everyone got their own like studio setup because we used to go to Lucy's and that guy used to work a lot. He was tired by the time we get to the studio. And he's our only engineer, so it's like, damn. You got to be self-sufficient sometimes. So now we all have our own studios. We make our own songs. When we want to do collabs, you just send it to the emails.
It's difficult when you're
Lucy
always...
puts in some real work,
Some
bro. Trust
stupid
me.
work.
Like, yo, he does a lot for other people, bro. And
Bro.
it's like it really goes like a lot more on those.
Shout out to Lucy one time, man. He's
Good
done some
shit.
stuff for the
Yeah.
podcast
Cheers,
too.
cheers
So
to
Yo,
Lucy.
Lucy's done some stuff to help us out too, for sure. Like,
Like Lucy's a
like,
goat, no
yeah.
cap.
Hey, bro, yo, you gotta cheers everything. Bro.
Honestly,
you
yo,
gotta enjoy
check
it.
out Lucy's music. He actually makes some
Yo,
nice
I'm telling you
ass
guys.
music.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm a waste man that only listens to like rap music most of the time. He put
You
me
gotta
on
put
to
in some bachata in there, buddy.
Nah,
Nelly.
he put me onto some different type of music. Like he doesn't make rap music, but like the kind of music like him and for example like Johnny make, like Punkstar, like they make different music compared to what I normally listen to.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be
And
shit
it's
that
so
would normally
fire.
hit my playlist and stuff. But their music, like I'm not even saying that just to be yes man's. Like I'm running their tracks like 24/7 and it's different stuff. It's opening up like my music catalog.
No,
you
you're
know what I
fair,
mean?
bro.
100.
Nah,
Yeah,
definitely.
actually,
Like Lucy made me open my mind in that sense. Like he got me to like listen to different stuff, and also like he got me to like he got me to open up how to be like more versatile and stuff
With
that he does. Because like
music, yeah.
taking he does the stuff with you, right? Like
Yeah.
he's an engineer. He makes his own songs. He makes his own beats. Like he does like
so
visual
talented.
art stuff. You know what I mean? Like bro, he taught me how to become like
Honestly though, like
versatile in that sense.
we can see it, but like them doing it and making, because like I feel like dropping something or even starting music when like maybe a lot of people that you know might have not even known that you're into music. It might be weird because like you worry about the perception, how people are
Of
gonna
it,
receive
yep,
it, how
100%.
people, how what like they're gonna be like think of you different or something like that. So like, yo, did you go through that? Did you ever feel like
100%.
it's weird, right? To feel like I
Bro.
wonder what the how it's gonna be received.
Honestly,
It's
when I
weird.
first started, I was telling Teddy, I was like, yeah, I don't want anyone to see my face.
Why? Wait, what?
Bro, because like I'm so reserved. I'm
Marvin
more
on the
res-
ones and twos in the back.
You just wanted to be the voice
That was
of
a banger, that was a banger.
100%.
This guy pulls up in a ski mask.
Bro, I can't. I just
hope
don't like
so.
being center of attention, you know? I like
Uh,
observing. I don't like being observed.
Mhm.
But it comes with the music.
The camera's on. I hope you know that.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
people are looking at you, bro.
It's okay. It's okay. But you know, at
Now you're
first-
learning to get into that
exactly.
role, right?
'Cause
Yeah.
At first, I was like, people would be like, "Yo, this is your song." I'm like, nah. You know? And then they're like,
No,
"No." but
best
this is
part
you.
about men's hearing on the radio, they don't know what you look like. yet.
Exactly.
You're
That's what I'm
blessed.
saying. So
Nah,
I'm
your
neat.
picture's like right there.
But yeah, it was actually tough because the bands would be like, "Yo, this is you." I was like, "I didn't even know you could sing." I'm like, "Yeah, I just kept it under wraps, to be honest." I'm like, "Wow, you're actually really good." I'm like, "Damn, really? I thought I was shit."
Nah, cause yo, I didn't even know you could sing, cause I forgot about the Young Heartthrob shit for
Yeah.
like a minute, and then like you started coming out with tracks. I was like, oh shit. Oh, he made that one.
Yeah,
Oh, he made that
bro.
one. Oh, it started
Back in the
clicking
day,
now. He
yeah.
makes songs.
only
Oh, fuck.
real ones know about Young Heartthrob, you know?
Yeah.
All kindness.
No, we have to put them on though, cause yo, that like the.
that was a moment. I feel like that was a moment in high school.
It was
I
a
felt like
period
that
in
was a
time you
moment.
had to remember, you know?
But you know what's crazy? I was looking through the yearbook with like everyone in
Yeah.
the house, right? And we were looking at most likely to drop a mixtape, and it said Young Heartthrobs,
Ah,
and it had me, Tony, and Frey in the picture. It was like, it's crazy how like, you know.
I like
How
how
life
like
works out, how
everything
things work
comes
out.
full circle.
Yeah.
Everything comes full circle.
Exactly. Maybe it was meant to be. Yeah.
Mhm.
The most recent one, Marvin Mondays,
Yes, sir.
the EP.
Mhm.
What's your favorite song off the EP? What's your own favorite song?
Me off that one? Probably Civic Freestyle.
Really?
Yeah, Civic Freestyle.
That's
Yo,
my second favorite.
I'm not trying to cop out, but I agree. Like that ass. I think it's like super smooth. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. I think I don't know if it's like the flow on it, but like or the beat as well. Like working in with it, it sounds really nice. You know, that would probably be my favorite.
Two-Face is yours.
Two-Face for me. Yeah, just like especially how you and Lucy sound together. Like it's like it's a nice flow.
You guys have some nice chemistry. So
Lucy's a guy. He's a guy. That guy, me and him is just. We have so many tracks on the vault. It's just. We're very picky.
So tell me about the new album that's coming out. We got a new one dropping next week, right?
In 2 weeks?
Or in 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. I'm sure. Hold on. But by the time the people hear this,
25th. Yeah.
25th, 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Beware of the Dog.
Yes, sir.
All right. How many tracks is that?
That one is 4 songs.
You just got 4 songs?
Yeah, 4 songs.
Nice. What's your favorite track on there?
On that one? Oh, definitely Bulgaria Drive. It's a
Bulgaria
vibe.
Drive?
It's a nice vibe.
We can hear the Valentines Day vibes in there.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I have to.
Which one's the second one?
Say Goodbye.
I like that one.
That one?
Say Goodbye is
Say
fire.
Goodbye.
I fuck with Like Me too.
Yeah.
Bulgaria
Like Me's
Drive's
a
my
vibe.
favorite.
I like that one. The one that Dante
Like
said.
Me?
Like Me?
is a good
Like
one.
Me's a
Yeah.
vibe.
I feel like people will have a lot of different favorites.
Yeah.
That's what
I was playing it with my girl.
That's what I was saying. When I was writing it, I was thinking
I was playing it with my girl in the car and she liked the last track.
Really?
Yeah, it's Bulgaria Drive. She fucked with Bulgaria Drive a lot.
Look out for the EP. It's coming soon.
What's the inspiration behind it? If you can give some, like, why'd you make it?
On that EP, it was like, so when I try to make music, I try to make it like relatable, right? Because I feel like that's the best type of music you can have.
That's how you kind of like music. When you hear that shit, and you're like, oh.
If you really think about it, why do people take like Drake lyrics as captions? Like, oh, these things don't think I action. They're gonna caption like, oh, he's facts, bro. Instagram caption.
Yeah.
So, if you make relatable music, people will hear. So for that tape, it was more. So the first half or the first 3 songs is like on the negative side of relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's called Beware of a Dog, because it's like a toxic kind of bag.
So you're toxic in your relationships.
Nah.
This guy's a demon.
This guy got caught on 4K, yo.
That's tough.
Not do that. Maybe.
So Shreddy's about to text you. Oh, that's how you feel?
Oh, man.
Hey, I actually ever had that. You were like talking to a female and you dropped a song and then Shreddy was like, oh, like what was that?
I never say if all I say is if the shoe fits, then it is what it is.
Oh, that's a good line. That's a good line to hit him with.
The shoe
You know what I'm saying?
That's like subtweeting there. She's like, fuck you.
I
She
heard that.
knows.
Shoe fits, it is what it is. But in that sense, it was me. I was a toxic one. Yeah. It was more. So the first song is called "I Hate Your Friends," right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's more the sense of me getting caught and her friends having it out for me from the jump, right?
But that is relatable in the sense that happens a lot. Usually, like the girl's friends don't like you. Like they're looking out for their friends, so it's
not even
happens,
that they
but,
don't like you, but they put shit in a female's head. They
Yeah.
always be like,
Oh, he playing you.
Yeah.
He playing you
oh,
and
he
shit.
ain't shit.
He ain't
Oh,
shit.
he said, exactly. He said he's going where? That guy lying. That guy capping. It's like,
He probably in some coochie.
Meanwhile, those same girls are getting played with by other dudes, and then all the other friends are telling her like, same thing.
Yo, it's a harsh world out
Yeah.
there, bro. It's a doggy dog world, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I understand. I understand why females are guarded, but like I hate when. It's like I would like to see myself as a nice dude.
You're a
I'm a
fucking
gentleman.
dickhead, yo.
I'm a classy gentleman.
Yo, these shorties don't know Esty like how we know Esty.
I'm a classy gentleman.
He's a humble guy.
But like I always the paranoid females like, oh, you're about to fuck up on my mental health. And I'm like, bro, like I'm not even like.
You guys never get that about a girl. You guys never
got
think
to
a
fuck
shorty's
with your
trying to
mental
play?
health before?
Yeah, like I've got.
That's
like,
wild,
you're
fam.
You're not
That's
good
so
for it.
extra.
I'm like,
You guys don't think that a shorty's playing you sometimes though?
100% now.
It happens to all of them. Oh, no.
I just be paranoid in my room, freaking out.
You just lying at your bed, staring at the ceiling and shit.
Because it's like, when things go.
Where the fuck you at?
Sometimes when things go like too good, you're like, yo, this is going too good.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for something to fuck it up.
It's too easy.
I can't lie though. I've been in a situation where it's like I'm falling. I'm a fuck up on purpose. I'm falling.
Toxic.
You're toxic, fam.
I'm like I'm not even gonna lie though. I've been in that
It's
situation
not Esty
where
talking. It's the licks talking.
I've been in a situation. I've been like, I feel like I'm getting too invested. I gotta, for some reason, maybe feeling great.
Not ready to commit a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Happens to everybody, fam.
Honored.
Happens to everybody.
Yo, scared of love, bro. You gotta be scared of
You
love sometimes, bro.
You gotta be scared of love.
Have you heard that one?
You're not scared of love,
yo,
bro.
hear me out.
You know who Young Blue is?
Are you crazy? I was super scared of love. What do you mean?
Young Blue.
I was so scared of love.
You know that
my
one
girl
song with
just
Drake?
was persistent.
Fire.
Facts.
His fucking that one bar. You didn't tell me your lies or something, but your lies came to me.
Came to me.
I felt that one still.
Like contradicting everything you claim to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I was cheesed because like I love Drake. Everyone loves Drake. That guy's a goat.
That's like, yo, straight up.
I just love Drake. Man. That guy's a goat. Okay. But I heard the verse and I'm like, yo, I better be hearing a verse like this on Certified Lover Boy.
Exactly.
Because if I'm not, that verse touched me, bro. Every
but of course
bar
you're
was a
going
caption.
to. You're gonna hear that on Certified Lover Boy.
I hugged
I don't
her
know, because when I
used
heard
to focus
Scorpion, I was doubting.
Think of the objective of the album. Scorpion, he just trying to defend himself, bro. Mans were attacking him.
That's true.
He just, yo, I'm
You're
chill,
right.
yo. Mans
You're
made
right.
mistakes. I hit up a stripper. We got a kid. It's whatever.
Nah, she wasn't a stripper. She was a porn star.
It happens.
My bad, yo.
She was in her bag.
If you
Now,
have that
now
money,
CLB,
sometimes you do
Certified
things.
Lover Boy, yo, Marvin's Room Part 2.
Yeah? You heard it here first. Fraser. He has a links. He has an unreleased.
Honestly,
Yo,
though,
Mans don't want to know about the unreleased Drake.
I
bro.
honestly think it's
Unreleased
gonna
Drake
be
is
different.
crazy. I've been
I
listening
feel
to
like
some
I
of it
haven't put you guys
recently.
all onto the unreleased
Drake
Drake.
and Roddy Rich.
I don't listen to
Ooh.
that one.
That one's crazy.
That one
The-
is
the-
so
You don't listen
crazy.
to unreleased Drake?
Yo, have
I
you
don't
heard?
listen depend if it's like Playboy or Uzi, I'll listen to it. But some artists like
Why do you
Drake,
draw the line at Drake?
I don't listen to some unreleased.
You want to be
'cause
surprised
I
on the
love,
album.
I love hearing the actual
Surprised on the
album
album.
and like being surprised and
that.
getting the feeling
You're a
first
bitch.
listen on quality.
You're a bitch.
I don't
Nah,
give a
yo,
fuck.
you
Yo,
hear,
any
you're
chance I
Lucky
get to listen to
Lefty?
new Drake, I'm on that.
You're a Lucky
I'm on
Lefty.
that.
By Drake?
Yeah, Lucky Lefty is crazy. Lucky Lefty is crazy. You guys
Unreleased?
need to run that back. Yeah, you guys need to run it up.
Yo, wait, which one
It
is
a
that? I think I
vibe.
heard
Lucky
it. Which,
Lefty.
is anybody on that?
No, it's just Drake.
No, yo, I
It's
didn't
the
like
one
that
with
one.
the
I
weird
didn't like that one. I
instrumental.
didn't like
It's the
it.
one
I
with
didn't
like
like
the
that
weird
one.
classical instrumental. It's a
I've never
vibe.
heard it. It's nice.
It's nice. When you
I haven't
want
heard
me,
much
check
of
it.
these. This guy's like, nah.
All right.
Don't believe him. Holy smokes.
Nah, Drake be setting that mood though. For real.
No
You
cap.
listen to Drake for too long, you
You don't want to do
you're
nothing.
gonna be too lost in your head. You think about too much shit.
Then you
Be
crying
thinking
and
a
staring
lot.
at the ceiling, man.
Exactly.
To the lovers we have and to the ones we've lost.
Esty, bro. I'm almost yo, Esty, bro.
I'll show you.
I can't-
It's
I
not
can't
Esty
keep
talking.
doing
It's
this,
the
bro.
lyrics. It's the
Fuck,
lyrics.
man.
But cheers to that.
Y'all know who we at. Goddamn, bro.
No, on the switch asides, I wanted to know, like, I'm sure the viewers want to know, with the whole risk it all thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it might be said to a certain extent, like, be obvious, but like, what is your motivation behind it, and what's the idea behind it? Because from what I get from it, I agree. But say your piece on like, what's your idea behind it?
So like the whole idea or how it was created is really like, if you really want to pursue your dreams, why not go, for bank? Do the
Facts.
most. You have to risk it all to achieve your dreams, right?
For sure.
Die hard, bro.
100%. So it's like we see it as not as plan A, but the only plan, right?
I like that.
Mhm.
Yo, the way I
Exactly.
see it is like, I don't know where I heard this, but like if you're focusing on like having a plan B, then it's taking away the
From the
focus from
plan
plan A.
A,
You know, and so
exactly.
you got to drive that focus to plan A.
Exactly. And if you love it that much, why not devote yourself to the craft? You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Exactly.
So risk it all is really like that. It's like if you have something to pursue, just do it.
It kind of came from y'all just saying like, like why not? Fuck it.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
because you don't want to spend like I'm not trying to be like when I'm older, have a family, wake up every morning, and be like fuck, I gotta go do this like shit again.
100%.
Like I'm trying to wake up, and be like okay, I'm neat right now.
Exactly.
I'm
You know,
neat right
dead
now.
ass,
I'm
dead
neat
ass.
Right now, yeah.
Like what we're trying to do is like, because we live in like Knightsbridge, right? We weren't blessed with opportunities like others in Brampton, so
Mhm.
we're trying to put on.
Let the castle more people.
Always asking for $1. But we're trying to put on for the community. It's like some kids. It's like the whole footy thing, right? Some kids have the money to go try out in like the States, Europe, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Some kids don't. We're trying to do like we have big plans like fundraisers, charities. Low key, we'll talk to you guys. You guys are gonna be in it. Don't worry. Like we have big plans coming.
Honestly,
we're trying to show people that anyone can do what you want to do. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
really like the episode 3, the risk it all, like how y'all went out and like gave food to homeless people and
Yeah,
stuff like during
100%. We
Christmas.
do that every year.
Yeah, you want to tell your story?
Which one? Oh, yeah.
What
Okay.
happened? What you
So
guys
we
talking
do
about?
that every year, right? So this
What?
year we just recorded it. We
What
just
do you
give
do?
back to the community. So on like Christmas, before Christmas, around the holidays, right?
Mhm.
We make like sandwiches or whatever meals they need. Bare water because.
What kind of sandwiches though?
Honestly, I won't lie though. I won't lie.
That's a better question. Nobody ever asked what the sandwiches are.
Nobody even knows what kind of sandwiches.
It's no
Man's going around giving out Nutella sandwiches.
Wait.
I would honestly just give them 2 loaves of bread. Be like, just bread. Be like, that's
they just slap some butter on both sides of the bread, stick them together.
Whoa. Okay, let's not do that.
Okay. Anyways,
we're doing like. If you go to Subway, got a
make a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah. You're not doing the whole like
bologna on that
bacon, egg, and cheese, no gray poupon, none of that. It's just like, it's like
mortadella.
Yeah, cold cuts with some cheese, grill it up, and then we give them like mozzarella station, some apples, bear snacks, water.
Hey, it's enough to be like, thank you.
Yeah,
right? Anyways,
so we went around. We were giving out. I think we were going down Queen Street, Queen of Spadina. That's what scary mans are at,
There's no scary mans at Queen and Spadina, fam.
Queen and Spadina?
Joe, you haven't been there early in the morning, bro.
Those
crackheads get aggressive, yo.
Yo,
you got $1. I'm like,
they all got superpowers.
I got debit.
Bro, I've had a man. Yo, I know every man in Brampton knows Sheldon from the bus terminal. Okay?
Is it a white guy?
That white man who runs like this.
Fuck. And he gives you like a guilt trip.
Yeah.
My life has been
guy.
awful. He just says
I don't know.
He low key he runs. I know he runs all of them, but like he came up to me one day. He's like, "You have any change?" Like, "Nah, bro. I only got debit." And he's like, "Yeah, we can go to the ATM." I'm like, bro, the ATM, your card, bro. Like,
I gotta go, bro.
I gotta cash the 501 to get back to school. What are you talking about?
Anyway, so you're giving back.
Yeah, I got sidetracked. Sorry. We're giving back, right? So it was me, Lucy, Frey, Teddy.
Okay.
And then I think that was it at the time. We're giving back to the community. So everyone's giving back. I'm like, okay. Now it's my turn. I gave it back to one guy. He's like, no. I'm like,
wait, what? What do you mean?
He said no.
Like you were like, you want this? Like,
yeah, he's like, no. Do you have money? I'm like,
what?
Nah. But I got a sandwich. Do you want the sandwich? He's like, nah.
He still said no?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
What if he just ate a lot of guy?
Yo, he didn't want the sandwich. He wanted the crack.
He didn't want the sandwich.
Wait, was he visibly like?
He was
violent?
on it. He was on a Fenty pack. I don't know what he was on. He was like looking around like this, like crazy. And it was cold. He was wearing a shirt, no jacket.
He was white.
He probably wasn't.
Oh, so yeah, he was definitely on one. Yeah. If he's not, only white people go outside with like shorts and a t-shirt.
For the clout though.
Alex walks his cat.
Yo, guys, I went outside. Earlier today. Huh?
You walk your cat?
I do not walk my cat. Yo, my sister walks her cat.
Really?
Alex walks his 3 cats.
I don't walk any of my cats, guys.
Come on, guys.
But hold on, real quick. While we were talking about the city, I was driving through the city earlier today, and it was dead, right?
Toronto
obviously, downtown, yeah.
Okay.
And it was dead, obviously, right? Because of the pandemic. You know, it was the summer all going through together. And I was talking to my girl about how once this pandemic is over, like I think that we're gonna see like I think we're gonna see like a renaissance for art, like in our city. You know what I mean? We're gonna have new artists that come up, whether it's music or film or whatever it is, right? And she was saying, no, like she thinks it's gonna take some time and stuff. So what I was wondering to you guys is like, how do you feel like we're gonna be coming out of this pandemic? Do you think clubs are gonna be booming and like everything's gonna go back to normal, or
Yo,
do you know?
Wait,
do you think?
Don't agree?
I think clubs.
But with that as well, though, to add on to it, do you think we're gonna hit a renaissance with art? Like all these people have been creating this art over the last couple years. Do you think we're gonna come out swinging
honestly,
here?
Though, like I've seen like I personally can't like really say my own opinion on it because I feel like I don't know enough. But I've seen people complain that in Toronto and like all types of creators, whether it's music, film, any type of like creation, people like don't lift each other, help each other. They try to like, you know, be on top and put someone else down.
The bottom.
I've seen where people try to share, like help each other out. I've seen like the other side as well. But like I've also seen someone like Drake in an interview was talking about how like when Vince Carter was in the city, or like whenever the city has something great that's standing out, like everybody goes behind it and comes together. So I feel like that's what we'll see more of, especially post pandemic. Like everyone's gonna like, personally myself, I'm gonna have an appreciation for everything more. like any type of going out or doing some fun shit. Like I'm gonna appreciate that shit.
I agree with that, but people don't normally get behind the back of somebody until they know that wave is like gonna succeed. You know, like,
until it's already the wave.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the city starts backing them,
which kind of sucks. And like I think like a lot of people like us are trying to do it differently. You know, like I fuck with Marvin. I fuck with the whole Risk It All movement. You know, and like I'm trying to show that. But like you notice a lot of people don't do that. They just see like, oh, he's trying to do that. Like he's not even doing it. Like, you know what I mean?
People
like,
say why him instead of like
why him instead of me? Like I'm not saying that for you specifically. I'm using an example. I feel that. You know, like and then once say you're popping, bro, yo, songs on the radio, every man's like, yo, nice job, bro. Like you're sick.
100%.
You know, and that's what I find a problem is. But to get to Dante's question, I do think that one will get to a good renaissance because everybody's finding time now to work on their art.
Craft.
But I mean, like, do you think it'll come?
I'm working on my shit.
Do you think it'll come right out the gate? Like as soon as this pandemic's done,
I think it's already started.
You think it's already started?
But y'all are assuming everyone took this pandemic as like, oh, it's time for me to build.
But I think a lot of people are stupid if you're not. A lot if you're not chasing your dreams right now.
A lot of people like mentally, the pandemic's actually fucked them up.
Okay, but I understand everybody's on different paces in their life, but like, I think you're a fool if you don't take this opportunity for what it is. Exactly. You know, and like I understand everybody's not in the same situation as me or you or you, but like you gotta look at the greater part of a situation, you know. And the way I see it, this pandemic, I have no jobs right now. Like I'm out of work. We're both my jobs, but I'm out here working on the podcast. I'm out here working on my comics. I'm out here working on like Twitch streaming, shit like that. I think a lot of people should try to do what they can, you know?
It's a glass half full situation.
And I think a lot of people are, you know? A lot of people are, and the people who are, they're creating their masterpieces right now. And that will shine after this.
Fraser the prophet.
You have to be able to adapt.
Everything he was saying is facts.
You have to be able to adapt. That's facts. Yeah, like if you look at something and you're just like, damn, I'm down bad, like, you know, you're not gonna get anything out of it.
That's why like even though a lot of people be like, yo, I'm a realist, like I'm not being pessimistic. Yo, you just gotta be optimistic for no reason.
Yo, those are the people you don't want to be around in your life.
I know I probably sound stupid saying this. It's like cringy or shit, but like, yo, you just gotta look on the bright side of things all the time. And then you'll feed into that, and you'll always
the people like that are too realist. In my opinion, those are the people that you don't really want to be having around.
Yo, real shit. You gotta have successful men around you. You know,
you need to have good people around you, because like during this pandemic, I live with like Frey, Darren, right? And we all do like Darren has his clothing brand. Sure.
And my brothers.
And Big Draco, and Brandon. So like what we what we do is like I'm doing music. Draco's doing music too. He has some heaters.
He won't drop yet, but he's got some heaters in the vault.
He's just stacking up the vault. So when it's time, you'll know. But Draco has some heaters coming. Frey's my creative director, so every day he's working on like, if it's not a mood board, it'd be like a photo shoot or like
something to inspire.
Exactly, right? Darren's always working on his pieces. For me to see people working and me not do work is like, what the fuck am I really doing?
Bro, it low-key makes you feel like, yo, what am I doing with my time right now?
Makes you feel like shit.
I gotta grind too.
I feel guilty
it makes you
for
feel
not
like
grinding,
shit.
bro.
That's
what it is.
Sometimes you need that little shove too.
Yeah, you need that circle around.
Especially how your mentality. Like if you see like your boy working on something and you get cheese, like that you have to realize like that your man is way off.
You gotta look at. I see it as like a rivalry.
You should like you just see it and you're like, damn, that's fine. That's like some type of.
I gotta one up him, but without being a dick about it. You know, it's like I just wanna. I wanna create.
Yeah, because that was like, I feel like Toronto low key. The scene there is like, it's just bare politics.
That's what I don't like though. Like I'd rather someone just like appreciate the art, take the person out of it. Whatever you make, appreciate that. Yeah. Like look at what someone's creating instead of just looking at the person who he's connected to, who she's connected
100%.
to. Her like their type of past. Just like look what everybody's creating. Like that could be.
Wait, yo,
I'm trying to be a new Atlanta.
On a switch, taking the person out of it. You guys could like listen to an artist knowing they've done some bad shit in their past. I'll give you an example. Kodak Black.
Oh my god.
Kodak Black.
Listen.
People know him as a bad guy. Do you guys listen to his music? XXX Tentacion. People know him as a bad guy. Do you listen to his music?
Yeah, I kind of meant more so not like.
But that's not the question. You know the question I'm posing.
Yeah, I have an answer for you. I have an answer. I have a real answer for you.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you the real answer. Yeah, I listen to art no matter what.
Oh, damn you up, guy.
Just hear me out. Like for me personally, I'm not gonna like not listen to somebody's art and take like and not enjoy it for myself. Does that make sense? Like if I don't listen to their art, the only person I'm hurting in my opinion is me, not them. So I'm going to listen to it because I want to enjoy it, and I'm not, whatever they do, like that's their business. But as long as they keep producing great art, then to me, I
agree with that.
Take
but
it
the argument that I hear back when I have this talk with other people off camera is they say, but when you're listening to their music, you're putting dollars in their pockets, so you're supporting them.
That's
fine.
Yeah.
You support a abuser. You support.
But if you really take it in,
like, why you trying to put words in my mouth, bro? I'm just trying to listen to good music, bro.
But like in my opinion, if you listen to that song and you get inspiration off of it,
it's helping me.
That could be $1 billion idea or $1 billion moment for you. You know what I'm saying? Where you get this inspiration and now you go and take over the world. You know, however you do, just off of listening to this guy's music or to that person's, you know, whatever their art is. So should I subtract myself from that moment or from that
lose
because
that inspiration
of lose that inspiration because of what they did? You feel me? I don't know. That's just how I feel about that situation.
I personally feel like it would be like near impossible to like say for something like the NBA. If you wanted to say you wanted to boycott that, no one in the NBA will play and no one in the NBA will watch. That's impossible. Say if like people didn't agree with what the NBA is standing for. A bunch of ballers that say like, oh, we're not going to play for the league because they're ass, but the league keeps going. There's a bunch of people behind them waiting that will play regardless of what the NBA is probably doing. Yeah. And there's a bunch of fans that are going to watch regardless. So I just mean like even with art, music, stuff like that, like, you know, I think it would be hard to get people to just completely give up on something just because the message behind it is.
Also for some cases like X, like, you know, we're all human at the end of the day and we could change like X, you know?
Yeah.
I like that. And
then it still affected him to the day he died, but
obviously you don't.
He died. There's a lot of people that respect and love that man.
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously you don't agree with like the bad things, but you have to still.
Just because I listen to music doesn't mean I agree with the bad things they did.
Exactly,
yeah, because for me it's more like. Obviously, I listened to the guy before I knew about the.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
I didn't hear what he did and go, I'm gonna listen to his music.
You know, like I'm not a freak.
Oh, he did.
I just like the music.
Oh, he did what? Let me bump the shit.
That's why, like, for me, I'm one of those guys who separates the art and the artist.
I like that. Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, shit, we do some shit.
Like, sometimes
be honest, some shit.
Doesn't, like, rap about those bad things, so like that doesn't even involve
exactly
music, you know.
100%.
The song could be about like heartbreak, but then he hit his ex-girlfriend. Like that doesn't do anything.
Where's the correlation?
Whoa.
No, I just know it's a big topic due to cancel culture, which I don't want to get into too much. I was just curious because I heard this the other day, so I was curious, like, what do you guys think about this? If I wasn't the only one, you know?
Yeah, I can see why people would like think the other
way.
I had this one girl. I had this one girl. I was in the car with her, and like Kodak came on. I was like, I'm gonna turn this up, bro. I fuck with Kodak. She got mad, bro. She's like, oh, you really gonna let this song play? I was like, get out of my car, like, bro, you're not gonna turn up No Flockin'? Like, come on.
No, I've never experienced that before. Like, like someone like going out of their way to be like, oh no, you can't like bump them, like, nah.
Yeah, it was whack, but still, like, you know, I thought of it, and it's just cause like, yo, Kodak got out the other day. Man got the presidential pardon.
How do we feel? And
that's a super elite, bro.
Not to throw anybody under the bus either, but like how do we
throwing somebody under the
bus?
But
how do we feel about cancel culture in general? Like in 2021, how people could just go on the internet and destroy somebody's life and their career. How do we feel about this?
I agree. It's good to have people own up to their mistakes, but like Mauri said, like people grow and like yes, they make mistakes. I feel like as long as people own up to their mistakes and they accept it, they apologize and they move on and they try to do better for their self and like whoever was the victim, or they try and do better. Yo, why do you have to kill the guy's entire like career and his whole life? You know what I mean? Like I'm not a fan of like cancel culture in the sense that like, all right, let's tear this guy down, he's done forever. Fuck that guy. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, let's make him pay for like what he did, you know? Like, yo, let's get this guy to like realize that he fucked up, but like when they go to the extent of like death threats,
yo,
let's cancel him forever.
It's a sticky thing to talk about though, because like that's
that's why I was kind of like
circumstances.
There's like a line, you know, like sometimes I feel like people go too far, like they're looking into someone's tweets from like 2014 when they were like in high school talking some bullshit on Twitter with their friends, and like, oh look, you're saying some fucking rude shit about like these people or whatever. But it's just like, okay, he was 13 and you're going back to see what a 13-year-old thought. Like, come on, you're doing too much. You're trying to cancel someone
nitpicking
for something that doesn't even represent who they are.
Yeah.
But like, there is just some people that like their entire brand was something that was wrong, and just because of the times they changed, but that person's still the same person, but they're just trying to make money. So like those type of people that deserve it, they still deserve that shit. Like if they're like been an entire piece of shit their entire life and they're just getting called out for it, like I think sometimes it's warranted. Like if you're a dickhead your entire career and then you just change that shit to continue making money and you're trying to come out as a nice guy, but in your past from before, everybody could just like all your type of content was talking some crazy shit about people. Like what do you really expect? You're representing some fuck shit and you're getting called out on it, but you're trying to come out and say you're sorry. But before you didn't say sorry when no one knew. So it's just like, you know, why, like there's a fine line between you could say, okay, that's too much. And sometimes it's just like this person shouldn't even been popping from the get-go.
It comes with the fame, 100%.
Yeah, there's a barrier.
If you come out of nowhere and there's nothing like attached to your name, people will find a reason. That's the internet though. Internet undefeated, but like
the internet is undefeated.
And it's people. Like if someone has something on like a certain individual and like, oh, if I put this shit out, like I'm gonna be popular, people are gonna come to my page. Then boom, they're gonna take that opportunity.
Y'all got me on something different, bro. The internet be mad creative with shit. Y'all see what's going on with the GameStop shit?
Nah.
Does anybody pay attention to what's going on
with
the stock
market?
Yeah,
from what I understand, in the most basic like wording that I could use for this,
regular people talk.
Yeah, regular people talk. Everybody went on Reddit. Okay, They all said we're gonna buy stocks in GameStop. Right? They bought a shit ton of stocks in GameStop. Big stockbroker corporations and companies saw that, like Wall Street guys saw that, and they pumped in a shit ton of money into GameStop because they saw, oh, GameStop's going up in stock and value. 100%. So let's pump money in so it keeps going up so we can pull out, right? As the money was going, or when money got to like a peak or a high, all the Reddit people pulled all their money out. So they made millions. Oh, is it the opposite of what happened? Because from what I heard, that's what happened.
I think so. It's like all these like high up rich people, they went into GameStop knowing it was cheap, and then all the Reddit people were like, okay, let's. Oh, Mauri's about to spit.
Oh, Mauri, you know what happened,
Mauri knows what happened. Here you go.
Hello.
Talk your shit, boy.
Talk your shit.
So what I have gathered is that the GameStop stocks were at like an all-time low.
Yeah, they're really low right now because nobody's going to GameStop. Everybody's buying games digitally.
Low. And what it is that like I think you can make money when it gets to an all-time low. So I don't know how it works, but the rich people will make money off of the all-time low.
Really?
So what the people did on Reddit was they were like, yo, let's fucking like not let them get this free money, you know? So they all pumped in money. They made money off of it somehow, and then
but that's what I mean. They made money because they pumped in at an all-time low.
Ooh.
The stockbrokers and the rich people saw that it was going up in value, so they pumped even more money into it. And then when they pumped even more money into it, it skyrocketed. And then the Reddit people pulled out. So they made all the money.
Girl.
They made all the money.
What the?
Saying a lot while fixing the mic.
I won't. I won't.
Whoa.
What? Yo, Dante, you're gonna allow that?
Yo, this is not Esty Selector.
You're not gonna pull out your girl, bro.
Wait, what?
Alex won that shit.
Looking ass.
Alex won that shit.
That GameStop thing sounds like a neat finesse.
It is. It was a super finesse. But yo, but to add even more, now these big, from what I'm reading, now these big stockbrokers and organizations are trying to say, oh, well, we got finessed out of our money, so can you redo all the transactions so that we can get our money back? And the people, like the Reddit people, and just in general, like everybody in society is saying, well, no,
that's not fair.
The stock exchange is gambling. At the end of the day, that's what 100%. It is, right? You're gambling on if a business is going to boom or bust, right? Mm-hmm. So they're saying, no, you put money in, you gambled, you lost the money, you're hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever.
It's your fault.
You need to hold that L. You know what I'm saying? And these rich people in power,
they're like, nah, we're rich, like, we don't hold L's.
Yeah, we're rich, we don't hold L's. Exactly. So they're trying to like finesse the system and go to court to run it back. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of becoming a big scandal right now.
It's
from
kind of
my
cool
understanding.
though, because like seeing how like crazy the internet is, like because you know how like most people would probably say like, yo, Reddit's just stupid, it's a bunch of idiots on Reddit.
Yeah, 100.
Now they're finessing. Fans on Reddit are finessing the rich. Like it's sick, huh?
They're a group, like it's an actual group of people.
It's a group of people a collective that came together on Reddit to do this. So it's not just like one,
But it's just funny, like seeing the
but
internet
you
pop off
can
like
use
this.
the internet to make some noise if you really want to.
That's sick though. Like I have to rate it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how true this is. I'm gonna need a fact check on it. But one guy apparently became the 5th richest guy in America because of it.
Off of it?
Yeah, off of it.
His name
He
was
put his
like-
whole life savings into this,
Got a
and then he
second
became.
mortgage or something? Was it that guy?
I don't know who it was,
Nah,
but this is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or
His
not.
username was I love big booty bitches 69.
No, there was a kid that
Imagine the richest guy in the world's name is I love big booty bitches 69.
there was a guy that got a second mortgage on his parents' crib without them even knowing. Like he went to the bank and took out a second mortgage to buy all these stocks, like all the GameStop stocks.
A second, not even a regular. Second mortgage.
You know how swift of a backhand my mom would give me if I put a
More than
second
a backhand.
mortgage?
You know how big? You know how nice of a hug you get? You know how
That
nice
is
of
the
a.
least of it,
You're
bro.
catching me at my funeral. Dog. Are you crazy?
Nah, but to be fair though, you know how nice of a hug you'd get from your mom when she knows that you made all that money back plus hundreds of millions of dollars more.
Yeah,
So,
but if you did it,
Mijo,
But if you did
good
it-
job,
but,
mijo.
fam, but that's the name of the game though. That's how gambling
Mijo.
works. To be honest, that's the name of the game.
Fucking white piece of shit. Fuck you.
Nah, but that whole situation kind of got me looking into like the market more, like economy and the market more, and just like starting like for me personally, I've been saving up money while I've been working, right, the last like 3-4 years, and I should probably stop in this, but I was thinking like instead of like saving up all the money that I did and then like losing it during the pandemic and whatever the case may be, I should have been investing like $200-300 just little by little into the market. You know what I mean? Just so that I have these assets to now turn around and say I own, and then maybe they can gain value or lose, but I'll still hold them. You know what I mean? And that's something that I wish I did. And going forward, it's something that I want to do more often.
Yeah, you can always
do
do
it.
Now, some guys showed me that started the pandemic because everything work was weird or whatever. He put down $500 like in shares for some company. Like it was like they were super cheap, and that started like in March, and then by the time it was like September, October, he made like 10-12 racks. And he just let it sit. He's like, I saw it fluctuating.
You know what you're doing.
He's like, I saw it fluctuating, and I was like, whether it's my $500, if I lose money, whatever, I'm gonna just put in the 500.
The way that I see it though, with the stock market, like I got bearmans that are trying to tell me, yo, you should invest in like the GameStop, like all that shit, and I'm like, honestly, I'm a decline that. It's just you could invest in that, and it's probably a smart idea if you know what you're doing. But I would invest in stuff that like I would believe more. Like you said, it's a gamble at the end of the day. I would invest in like me or my brand or like something else that I believe in more, because right now I don't know shit about the stock market. I don't know how these businesses are doing. I know how I'm doing and what I'm gonna do for the next 5 years. But that's why for me, I don't invest in that. But I feel like it's smart for a lot of people.
I feel like it's more just one of those things to buy to just have that stock, because you never know what could happen to it, right? Like if you have money just sitting in a savings account, you're getting, I don't know, like on a tax-free savings account, your money makes some type of interest on it, right? But it's very minuscule. Whereas like all that, like the money that I had saved up, if I just put that into stocks or whatever, I'd still have that asset. Really, like maybe it would dip from what I bought into it at, or it would rise from what I bought into it at. But I'll always have that asset until I sell it, right? So I feel like, and that will make a lot more money than it would if it's set in my savings account. So that's just kind of how like I'm starting to think about it more. With that being said, I don't buy into like all the like gimmicky bullshit that me and him have been hearing a lot from people. Like when it comes to
shit?
Not even that, more with like the Top Shot shit, you know what I mean? And like all these other gambling things that are happening.
Did you guys hear about Dogecoin?
No.
It's like another form of like cryptocurrency that
even cryptocurrency. I know it's a big thing people are buying into right now, and I'm not saying there isn't a shit ton of money to be made on it, but it's just more of a thing that's like, what am I really getting for putting my money into it? You know what I'm saying? Like cryptocurrency, like what is it really? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't have the answers to those questions. If somebody could.
Yeah, it's all that patience. I feel like because we're on the topic like of being able to wait it out and not just like kind of like if you're investing in something and you kind of just fold right away, just like if you're losing something, you just take, okay, whatever, I'm gonna take my money back.
A bitch.
But like have you ever seen that one? You ever seen that one meme? It was like one guy looking for diamonds. It's like one guy looking for diamonds.
Yo, I've been done the journey.
And there's one. It's one guy looking for diamonds. Like there's two guys making tunnels. One of them is turning back, but there's a diamond right where he was
The
digging.
classic meme. Not the meme,
there
but
was
the
one
classic
guy that keeps
picture.
going, and there's a diamond waiting for him.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
I think I seen it. Yeah.
So you know, it's all about that. Like, you know, if you've already committed to it, like, if you're already in it, but you're just like, oh fuck, I'm not rich yet, and you just fold. Like, well, what were you doing it for then? You weren't enjoying it. You gotta enjoy the journey as much as the end goal, because like, if you just get to the end, you don't know sometimes. You don't know.
Like, you could be digging forever. You don't know.
To
be honest, you could be digging till you're dead. You know, and you won't find that diamond.
But if you're happy while digging, would you consider that happiness?
Most people aren't happy digging. Most people aren't happy like grinding it out. You know, like doing that whole thing. To dig for what? Like, if
I think Mauri told me recently that Lil Yachty said that he wished that he blew it off of one night.
Yeah, he wished he enjoyed the grind more.
Thank you for finishing my sentence.
I'm a dickhead.
Thank you for finishing. But
as long as you can admit it, fam.
But yeah, he was just mad that he just blew up out of nowhere, which is awesome. You know, he's continued to go from there and like do other stuff. But like, he just said that he feels like he missed out on that journey, that struggle, that like experience. Because you grow a lot as a person. You get to meet a lot of interesting people and stuff like that. And like, if it's what you want to do, essentially you're gonna enjoy that shit regardless.
I feel like I kind of even was struggling with that for a bit. You know, I was like working on a bunch of stuff and I wasn't seeing any results and stuff. And I was like, yo, like, am I even happy doing this? Like, I just want to like get to a certain point, right?
100.
Not even just like, I want to make money, I want to be successful. I just want to get to a certain point where I was happy with like the results that I was putting out, and it wasn't working. But then I sat back for a minute and I was like, you know, you got to enjoy the journey, you know, like right now, like we have to enjoy this moment, like not just us, like the viewers, everybody. No, you got to enjoy it now, you know, because like you're not going to have this forever. You're never going to have that first song on the radio ever again. You know what I mean? So sitting in that car, you're going to remember that for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And how great it was.
Even though y'all are empty, one more cheers to the first guest too, to many more.
Fam, I don't have enough sips for the fucking
Esty,
for the cheers. Wait,
Fill
what?
Drink, bro.
Wait, sauce.
I had to stop. I was gonna say.
Hey, you don't gotta say nothing.
Hey, yo. Fuck it.
Hey, yo.
No, I mean, like, we gotta enjoy it for now. You know, you gotta remember 100%. Where you are in like your career, where you are in your life, and just like enjoy the time. You know, because I used to get cheesed that shit, bro.
I feel like it's also not just good in general, in the sense that like you hear these stories about people that win the lottery and then they go from being broke to millionaires overnight.
Lottery cheese.
And then they blow, but hear me out. But then they blow all their money because they didn't have that journey of making $10,000, then 100, then 500, then $1 million. You know what I mean? They went straight from 0 to $1 million, so then they blew all their money. So I feel like it's so important in the journey to go through it, because then you experience every little step to the big step, and then you know how to handle everything in between. You know
honestly,
what I'm saying?
I buy lottery tickets.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like skipping the learning.
I buy lottery tickets on occasion. Like I'll buy one on my birthday. I'll buy one before New Year's, or I'll buy one if like just because that mentality. I'm feeling lucky, and it's just that thing though, because I feel like it's so simple. If I make this 22 million on a lottery ticket randomly, I know, boom, I'm gonna pay off anything my parents have. I'm gonna make sure they're cozy. I'm gonna make sure I'm cozy and kickstart anything I want to do. But it's probably not even that simple.
Yo, you win the lottery right now. What are you guys buying?
First thing I'm buying?
First thing you're copying.
Some gas.
Don't say some like cop out shit like, I'm gonna buy my mom a house. We get it, yo.
Yeah,
everybody's buying them a house. What are you buying for yourself?
Myself.
What are you buying for yourself?
Oh.
Quick.
I'm about to buy a Lambo truck still, no cow.
A Lambo truck? Not even just a regular Lambo?
Nah, the truck.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. The first thing
What color?
Black.
Wait, the first thing I would buy, or the first
you
thing
gotta go yellow, fam. With the
lame,
Lambo,
like
you gotta go yellow or lime.
Does it matter? Does it matter what I spend?
No way.
Like first possession I buy for myself, or first thing I pay, like I get like spend money on.
Yeah, yo, run the thing. What is it?
School. Pay off my school.
That's loser shit. Nah, possession. What is it?
Selfish, man.
Yeah, what do you want, bro?
What's wrong with this guy? Materialistic.
Yeah, yo, live for that shit.
Okay, fine. Let me think, bro. Let me think.
All right, next, Dante. What are you getting?
So, I could give you the materialistic answer. I could give you the real answer.
Bro, you know
damn answer, bro. Give me a damn answer. I want the fake ass answer. What do you want, bro?
All right, I'm gonna give you both. All right, the materialistic answer, I'd probably cop an Audi R8, just because that's my dream car.
Fire. I fuck with Audi R8.
That's my dream car. It's a car I've always wanted growing up. realistically, I don't even like to think about the whole like if you win the lottery thing because hear me out. That's something that like my family used to always do growing up.
I just wanted to what do you want,
they'd always
bro?
hit me with,
Shut
used
up.
to, no, hear me out. It used to because it's a real conversation.
Like this would mean so much to my girl.
No, hear me out.
This
is a real conversation to have because and it still happens. Where like it would always tilt me growing up when my mom or anybody in my family would be like, "Yo, when we win the lottery one day, Dante, I'll buy you a condo. I'll buy you this. I'll buy you that." And it's like we don't have the mentality of a family to be like, let's go get it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's always when we win the lottery, when somebody gives us money, when we do this. It's like
you have that mentality now.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like
yeah.
I not just for me, but I want for my family going forward and my kids to have the mentality of if you want something, then go get it. You know what I mean? So because of that, I don't even like that question. I don't even like to answer
shit.
I don't like the lottery shit. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Like it was a question, bro.
Sorry,
Relax.
but I'm just saying for the sake of our
conversation. But I get what you're saying. I agree with that though. Like the whole like
that shit
like
was
fuck
deep
the
as
lottery.
Hey, I'm gonna give you some bars.
an A+.
I'm gonna give you
Yo, Mauri, what do you get? What do you get, Mauri?
One-way trip to Fiji.
Fiji's a vibe.
A one-way trip. You're not coming
back.
You're not coming
Guy's
back.
off the grid.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah, Esty, this guy's gonna leave you, fam.
Nah, I would buy a villa in Colombia. That's the first thing I'll buy.
That'd be a vibe.
That's a
I
lot.
feel that.
Okay.
Where you're not invited, bro.
No, we already went over this, bro. If we went on like an island, bro, you'd kill me first. So like, you know, if we were in a villa, I'd imagine there's no rules still, so you kill me.
Nah, but yeah, a villa still like a nice ass spot like that
That'd
I
be
could
a
just
vibe,
kick up
man.
at any time of the year. That'd be fire.
Did you say? Alex? What did you get?
Oh shit, fuck. What would I get, bro?
VVS Cuban Link.
Paddock on the wrist.
Oh no, man. Two-tone AP. Nah, I don't give a fuck about watches, yo.
I'm finna put something down my teeth.
It must be Kodak's best.
Fuck, I think I'd buy myself a house. Like
V-Lone t-shirt.
V-Lone t-shirt. I just be walking around backwards and shit.
You see that one where the guy's opening a door backwards because he has a V-Lone t-shirt?
Yeah, I've seen that. This guy's saying this guy's gonna make me stand in line for 4 hours with him just to get a V-Lone t-shirt.
Have you ever
Crazy.
played the Cash for Life tickets?
I wish I could say that never happened before.
Chill, yo. I
Holy.
wear the V-Lone tee one time.
Now, have you ever played the Cash for
4
Life tickets? You have to scratch, and it's $1,000 a week if you get 3 lives in one square.
$1,000 a week.
Every fucking square has 2 lives. I swear. Every one that I've played, I always
So you
get
get
2 lives.
bamboozled.
I just get bamboozled.
Yeah, they make you think you got
That's
it.
what they do.
They
to
got
fam.
you.
That's what
Yo,
they
once I won like $12 and I was just like, let me just get a bunch of Cash for Lives. I'm about to win. I got a bunch, scratched, not even anything. I didn't even win no money. I didn't win no fucking.
I've only done the
ticket.
lottery
Like
thing
that
once, and I won.
Like
But
the
it was with
lottery
my
or like
mom.
one of those
like
scratch
the scratch tickets, right?
Yeah.
And I did it with my mom, and we won like a bill. But my mom was one of those. She was
Yo,
on,
this
but
guy's
nah,
up, bro.
I wasn't even
Nah,
out. No.
I only get like $10, bro.
But take it in. She was on one of those like, yeah, I'm gonna hold it for you. I've never seen it again.
That's tough.
Yo, she's like this going towards the tuition.
Holy
She's walking the next day with a bag.
That's the price you gotta pay to be born, fam.
But
I've been
my
there,
kids are
so-
definitely catching that 100%.
Yup.
Let me just, birthday parties and shit.
Yeah,
yo,
man.
let me just hold that for you. Let me hold
I
that for you.
remember at a communion and shit, like a nice little party and shit. There's like some like getting some money and stuff like that. I never
Yeah.
seen that shit.
Never seen it ever again.
It disappears, man.
Yo, now that I am recalling, that literally happened every time, and I just
cap.
didn't take it in. Like
Ever.
my mom and dad would be like, "Yeah, I'll hold it for you." I've never seen that money.
She never
Like,
got you a toy with that money, fam. She never got you a
Not
toy
gonna
with that
lie
money.
though,
Yo,
I never
every time I
cared,
wanted
though.
something,
never
they like,
thinking
I got food at
like
home.
that. I wasn't thinking like
But
that.
it's one of those like I did a lottery for the first time and I won. That's crazy.
Yeah, lie.
Like,
Yo,
let me
yo,
get a
I'm not
skate
gonna
board.
lie.
Fuck you.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I hear that happens bare though. Like
What?
I've heard bare people that do the lottery for the first time, like
And they
when they
win on the
turn
first
18
time?
or 19, whenever
That's-
you're legal to
that's when
do
I turned
it,
18, I did
I've
that.
and then they
never
go get their
once-
first lottery and they
Never once
win.
bought it.
I've heard from
Yo,
multiple
done
You guys are
people.
trying to go to the convenience store real quick?
Yeah, let's get
Well, I have to get one, yo.
Fuck that
Trying to
shit.
get
I've been
the what is it? What's it called? The squares?
Yeah.
Cash for life.
Cash for life.
Get some cash for lives.
Nah, bro, that shit has me fucked up, bro. You just giving me fucking double lives. Give me triple, bro. $1,000 a week, 25 years.
All right, boys, quickly before we end off, it's the Valentine's Day episode, so we gotta talk about some stuff. You know what I mean?
What do you
Especially
want
for
to talk about, bro?
especially for the young heartthrob, all the young heartthrobs out
All the
there.
young
You feel me? We
heartthrobs.
gotta talk to them real quick.
Nah, honestly, I got a good one. It's an unconventional one though.
Oh no.
Yikes.
But I feel like through the experiences, good or bad, in relationships or talking to females,
Yeah.
we've all learned a little one too about life, about relationships, about people.
That's fair to say. That's fair.
What's one thing that you think that a female actually like after the experience with a girl, whether good or bad, you're like you learned some shit, you took in some shit like about people, about yourself, about females or something like that really stuck with you.
This guy wants me to spit all day.
This guy take a sip.
That's a
this guy's sipping.
Make sure you get the zoom in for that one. You know?
This guy's sipping.
His answer's about to be a lead.
Yo, this guy Kate the sip. Get in your bag, fam.
Yo.
Talk to him.
I ain't got a lot to say. I just know that like it's hard to open up. You go. It's hard to open up. You know, like I find it hard to trust people, and I realize that like you gotta just go with the flow and like not care so much to open up. You know, because like I said earlier, you gotta enjoy the moment. So like I've learned that like you just gotta like let it happen and like experience it for what it is. Because I used to be scared to like fall for somebody, you know. I used to be scared to like open up for somebody, and it's like
nope.
You just gotta like chill and let it happen, you know. If somebody knows like a little bit of shit about you, who the fuck cares, bro? Just let it happen, bro.
It's weird though to kind of start like even showing like starting to show affection and shit other than like physical affection, like talking about like, you know, like, oh, I like you and shit. Like that shit is always awkward at first.
I hope so.
Like trying to grab a girl hand for the first time, be like, damn, you just fucking
touch pinkies.
Like, I don't care how old that girl, that shit still be awkward as hell. Man.
Nah, for me, I'm more like what he was saying, but I'm not the chill fit. I'm not like my guard's up now, you know.
So do y'all feel like y'all have like commitment issues?
Who hurt you, bro? What the fuck?
No, honest. Do y'all feel like y'all have commitment issues? Like, do you feel like
me? 100%?
Yeah.
This guy's like that question.
I respect that.
I know myself though, you know. That's what I'm saying.
I respect the fact you're honest with it. You know what I mean?
But
you can't lie.
What I like for me, it's like if a girl comes in my life, I'll allow it. But if you're able to like shift my mind off of, you know, me not trusting, then you have to be the one.
Here's the thing. For
I
me,
feel that I have that issue as well.
If a female enters, like, I feel like my life, I feel like it needs to feel like an addition. It shouldn't like I've been in situations where it feels like it takes away from me or it takes away from what I want to do, and like, you know, I always feel like a relationship should be an addition to what you're doing, and you're like, it should be not something that takes over, but something that takes part of and experiences it with you and encourages you and stuff like that.
100.
Which also leads into my next question.
Stop, bro. You're making me think.
You
making me think too much, bro. I'm about to rethink. Yo, I gotta text some people, bro.
Why not? What's an automatic attention grabber? Like you could say turn on or whatever.
Yo,
but like,
fat ass.
Now, for honestly, like I'll give an example. For me, like I remember I met this one girl once. Fuck, this story's gonna make it mad obvious, but I'm sorry, I had to just explain. This is an example. But,
shout out to that one girl though.
But like I remember,
she had this big ass mole on her cheek.
Don't talk about it like that.
Oh, fuck.
I'm kidding. No, but like I just met her. She was mad cute or whatever. It was a while back. It was. But like. What was different that I liked was that she was telling me about what she was doing and what she wanted to do. She was showing me some art. She was showing me her vision. She was showing me how she didn't like conventional life. Her mentality was she wasn't a bot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she wasn't like thinking like an AI.
She was very ambitious.
She was very ambitious. And she was very
that.
like, you know, like it wasn't just like, she just wanted a relationship to be her life. She had a life, and she also wanted an addition.
Independent.
And that to me, that's something right away. Like boom, this girl,
she has her shit together.
She had her shit
I like
together.
that too. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
So
she had like this, you know, like a.
I think that's not just like something. Like I feel like that's something that a lot of people with our mindset would have. Ambitious people would want an ambitious like spouse.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want somebody to add on to your life in the sense that like you're not just like you feel like they're burdening you because you have to hit them up or something like that. You want them to be doing their own thing, and like they trust you enough to be doing their own thing and come back and you guys are having that fun time together. But they're focused on their goals. You're focused on your goals. They may not be the same goals because you're not the same person, but you want them to do their own thing. And you guys are happy, like, knowing that, and you work together to reach that.
So to tack onto that, for me, like, the thing that I noticed besides, like, you know, how they look or whatever is, like, their independency.
What is wrong with you? Women are not objects, Dante.
No, in all seriousness,
you're
for me, it's their independency, Because you want to be with somebody that you know has their own friends. I feel like that's really, really important. As somebody that's been through my own past experiences, you want to, you want to have somebody that's independent, has their own friends, has their own life, their own job, doesn't need to be around you 24/7, doesn't need to be talking to you all the time. That's a huge thing. You feel me? Like, a lot of girls just want to text you and talk to you all the time, every day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find somebody that just has no problem being by themselves and doing their own thing.
You can't just spend a couple minutes of your day texting her, bro.
No, of course, but you see what I'm saying?
This
like,
guy Fraser
Good morning.
You just can't find time for shorty, bro.
no, of course.
Good morning.
You know what you sound like that man who said, "Wait, I can't get a hug though."
No, the only reason, guys, the only reason I am saying
that guy.
No. The only reason I'm saying that is because me and the boys will be playing games, right? Friday night, we FaceTime Dante. Yo, you're hopping on the game? Yo, you're reaching the game?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Fridays are for my shorty.
Yeah, of course.
Hang up.
Nah.
I'm like, you a bitch for
Nah,
real.
listen. I feel
Bro,
no ways.
no.
All
Nah,
men,
nah,
listen.
nah,
No, but
nah,
it's a little like thing.
All
Though,
men's
like
know.
it can't just be about your friends. Like you have to. If that's just female, you just take a priority.
Yo, shut up,
Listen.
bitch, bro. That's my guy. I'm trying
listen,
to play Call of Duty Zombies
all
with the
men's
bro.
know, listen.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, hear me out. All men's know that
I'm on the
Fridays.
damn Discord, bro.
All men's know Fridays is for the misses. It's always been for the misses. It'll always be for the misses. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is his
So,
role. That is,
I'm
I have
always-
the
I'm
weirdest
always-
shit. The
that's
weirdest
just what
shit
it
is
is.
I know their relationship in that
Is
sense,
any
bro.
girl
I
watching
know
this
that
like,
Fridays is Dante and his girl day, bro.
That's what it
I
is.
cannot hit Dante up to play games on a Friday, bro, because I know he's about to be like, nah, bro, I'm with my
I'm with
shorty.
That's
Misses.
good though, Dante.
But I at
Don't
least
encourage him, bro.
but here-
I'm
here's
trying
my
to play
bro.
Call of Duty Zombies. All men's are about Call of Duty Zombies. Dante's like, nah, bro, I can't. And then he turns his FaceTime. His girlfriend's right there. I'm like,
But I heard you're like the guy.
Huh?
You're a guy.
What do you mean?
Spike is the guy. You gotta say he's the guy.
what does that even mean,
I
bro?
heard you're the guy in
What does
COD.
that
It means you're
Nah,
you're the top
he's not.
shot.
He's
Oh,
not.
no, P, I'm top shot
Oh
at
my-
COD.
So why do you want his help?
Fam,
You're top
fam,
shot.
Yo, low key,
Yo,
Dante's
yo,
nice, but he's not
Marvin.
top shot at like me, but
Marvin,
he's nice.
don't
He's a
listen
good
to
teammate.
this.
He's a
Huh?
good
This
teammate.
guy's
That's why.
It's Cav. It's Cav.
This guy's
Dante,
so
Dante
cat, man.
is my partner in crime on
Oh,
COD,
man.
but he's still dog shit.
No,
don't let the.
Wow.
Fam, don't listen to this guy. He's not top
Yes,
shot.
yo.
He's not
To
top
be
shot.
honest, I use Dante as a scapegoat when I'm doing bad. I yell at him, bro.
course he does.
I'll
I
run
don't
into the fight.
those.
I'll run into the fight, die. I'll be like, where the fuck is my team, bro? Where the fuck is Dante, bro? I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh my god.
Oh, let me talk about this guy, bro.
Which guy?
On the
Okay, yo,
one and
we're
twos?
playing. We play Fortnite, bro.
Oh, you guys are.
And
waste.
we play squads or we're playing duos, and then this dude goes far. Everybody's still everybody's trying to find
Oh,
shit
you're
still.
one
Like
of those. You're
I
so
like,
man.
like I'll have a, like
Man's playing multiplayer to play single player.
wait,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
What?
I have no, Mauri, let me explain. Mauri, let me finish my story before you start talking. Before I'm rudely interrupted. I'll have like a gray shotgun, no AR. I'll just be looking for shit. I'm like, I need to find some guns to fight. And then this guy goes far and he's like, oh, I found a full squad on me, shooting on me. And then like, you just see his health go all the way down. And he's like, where were you guys? I'm like, clearly looting. Everybody was together and he was the only one that found a squad and attacked.
No,
and like,
I respect
he's
him,
nice though.
Mauri.
He's the best.
I respect it.
He's the best one out of all of us in the squad. He's the best one at the game. So,
See,
you
that's
know?
why you do it. That's why you do
That's
it.
what
I
it is.
understand
But like, it's
now.
hard. It's hard. Like, I couldn't help you if you left.
Yeah, that's
And
what
like, I'm running, and he's
You're
like,
one of
he's like,
those.
where are you? I'm like, running. I
Melody.
I can't go any faster.
Nah, Melody, I feel that. Listen, when you're the best in the game, you're allowed to have that ego. You feel me? You're allowed to do
Okay,
what you
but,
want.
like,
The reason
sometimes I
why
like
the
to
reason
have
why
fun
it doesn't
too,
work
you know?
the reason why it
That
doesn't
makes
work in
sense.
our regards is because we both have that ego. Because he thinks he's the best and I think I'm the best.
Yeah.
So we always fucking bicker and argue all the time. But when you're the one guy who runs this shit, you gotta let them follow you, fam. Don't be afraid. All right, go into battles.
Okay, but
I rate it.
It's not
I rate
my
it.
fault that I play at like this certain speed in a game,
Damn.
and then some people just can't match it.
He's better.
And
He's
yo,
better. I'll
but, like,
admit. He's
I
nice,
wonder
he's
who
nice.
some people is. That's
Yikes.
Holy
But yeah,
Man,
that
squad's full of 4 people. I'm
Draco.
running.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is that's me in Valorant, bro. I be running in full on because I'm the best, and then, bro, I die and I turn around. I'm like, where the fuck is my team, bro? But like, mans know I'm allowed to do that.
Yo, honestly, I get that, but my whole thing is that you're by yourself. So like, if you're gonna
I'm good enough to do it by myself.
if you're gonna get in a fight, if you're gonna get in a fight though, and then you die, you literally just like no one was with you.
No. But you guys have to understand that like, you have to follow up behind the best player.
Yeah, I have to allow them.
Like if I'm running in and I'm killing shit, you better back my ass up, bro.
I hate when it happens, but I
also,
understand why you guys do it. Because I used to play Apex with Lucy as duos, and this guy would just run, and I'm like, yo, I'm just looting shit. And he's Gurksing teams on his dolo. I'm leaving with like 2 bodies. He has 12.
But I'm also like playing my own game though. Like I'm trying to find a gun. I'm trying to get some mats because then you gotta build. So like I gotta find some.
But
shit.
They get it faster. That's why.
So like he just be getting shit, and he's like, yeah, I'm like, you're fully matted.
That's the thing though. When you're the best player, you get all the best loot, and then the other players have to get the scraps. They have to get the scraps.
If I find a sniper, I just ping it. I'm like, go get that shit, bro. I just ping it. I'm like,
yo, don't tell me Mauri's that one guy in Fortnite where somebody just shoots him one time and he builds to the sky, bro.
Of course.
Those are
Mauri's the type of guy that
Mauri's a builder. Mauri's a builder.
Not gonna lie though, Mauri will ping people and he'll break them. They'll be low, and then like I can't do far because I'll get sniped usually because I peek too much. So I'm always just like, Mauri starts, she's be like, I broke them. I'm like, okay, bless. I'm fucking just rushing. I just run at them and try to kill them.
You ever see that one meme of the guy playing Fortnite? He gets shot once and then he builds the tower all the way to the sky with like one mouse swipe.
That guy's a waistband.
That's the Mauri. That's the Mauri of our...
Fortnite lingo fucking kills me. I say it all the time. Like, I kill something like, oh, this guy's dog water.
Dog water? No, 0 PR?
I don't get that, man. I see it on TikTok everywhere.
It's so funny though.
It's like, on me? 50 off. Never mind, I got it.
Freer than a Costco sample?
This guy's dog water, jump off a fucking building.
I actually would have to talk the most shit to this guy. Just like, yo, shut up, please.
That's actually, but we got completely off topic.
We gotta get back into our bag, fam.
Sorry.
We gotta get back to the heartthrobs.
Okay.
Sidetrack with the
main man
Fortnite.
himself.
Oh, main man.
What is the most fun of creating the thing that you love? Making music. What is the most fun that you?
I really love the progress. I like seeing the progression. If I'm being completely honest, because it's like I'll listen to like a song I made like last week, and I listened to a song I made 2 years ago. I'm like, wow, I was dog water. I was dog water back in those days. But now I feel like I'm kind of finding my own unique sound with the songs. So it's like it comes. I won't say easier, but like. It's funner now. It's more natural. Yeah.
How about you guys? I'm curious. What's your answers to that question?
I'm not gonna cap. It's the same thing. You make something one week, and the next week you're like, that shit is ass. This shit is fire.
Crazy.
And then a day later, like, that shit is ass. This shit is fire. And then you know what I think a problem is for a lot of people is they won't want to drop it because they know that tomorrow it's gonna be ass. So they're like, all right, I'm gonna not do it. And then you know what? You ain't dropped shit for a year.
100.
You know what I mean?
How it
and
goes.
I think like one thing that I've realized and a lot of people may need to is like, yo, just drop it anyways, and seeing that progression is nice.
I think
because you can't just start off being a Drake.
Yeah,
like there ain't you can't just drop like a fucking like you can't just drop his best album. Like, I
think my favorite part of it is I like that part, seeing the progress, but I also just like the drop. It's a weird feeling.
Moment of the drop.
What do you mean? The drop, like releasing?
Like actually just putting something out and like promoting it, and just like some people start hitting you up like, oh, this is nice. Dope. Really? Or, like I like that feeling just even without the feedback, without anybody saying nothing.
Best day of the week,
just
guys.
Putting it out because I just feel like boom, cashed in, put that out. Regardless of the whatever the effect, whatever the consequences, the outcome, like I feel like I did it. I made it. I put it out. I'm proud of it. Because I know if I put it out, I'm proud of it. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy with your work.
So the best day of the week is every other Sunday because that's when we drop the podcast.
Yo, that's crazy. Because for me, I feel like the worst part of the creative process is the drop. For me, my favorite, my favorite part of the creative process is when like that moment where you brainstorm and then everything starts to come together. After the brainstorm,
it all starts to click in your head.
It's just everything starts to click in your brain, and then you start putting all the pieces of the puzzle together slowly.
When you're doing
that's my favorite part.
When you're doing it like long enough. Say if you're writing a song, because like I think it was, I don't know who fuck said it, but someone was like, oh, it was Lil Wayne. It was Lil Wayne. He was like, yo, when you write lyrics or whatever, for example, you can't. I'm not listening to him. I block him almost. But like, I think it was Lil Wayne. He was like, you cannot force lyrics, like, or it's in your head, and you gotta find it. So like when you're doing it long enough, you put enough effort into it, you're gonna find it. But when you find it, and you're just like, damn. Like after realize how much time you put into how much work, even if you did it over and over and over, once you like find like you'll know right away, boom, this is it.
It's over.
But I feel like with the creative process, you get into this certain groove, and I feel like it happens in every single art form, whether it's writing music or writing a book or editing a film or whatever, where you just like you just get into this groove and you feel like every single thing that comes out of your head just can't miss. You feel me? Like every single thing hits.
You're like, hit after, you never seen that Drake meme where it's like all hits, no misses?
Exactly. You just go groove after, like you just go hit after hit after hit, and then maybe you look back later and you're like, all right, I could tweak that and make it better. But for that,
at the
like
time, it
15,
works,
20
you know?
minutes,
and
you're
also,
like, yo,
it
just
inspires like you to connect it later.
and it allows you to build the structure of whatever it is you're building. You feel me?
I saw one meme. It was it was after a leak dropped. I forget which one. It was pretty fire. And it was a baseball player just hitting a home run. And it was like, oh, Drake, what you doing? And it was a baseball player just hitting another run. Oh, just another hit. And the baseball player just kept that. That shit was fire. That shit was
That's
fucking
goat,
fire.
man.
Guys, I think we've had a great conversation tonight.
100%.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Marvin, to tonight's conversation?
Man. February 25th, the EP drops. Follow Marvin.
Where can we find you?
Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all of that. All streaming platforms.
We
Tidal,
shall link
if you have
that.
Tidal, Amazon Music if you have that
Tidal
too.
too? You bougie, bro. Come
This
on.
guy out here.
And
Holy
in the
black
description,
excellence.
you'll
I like that. I like
find
that.
his IG.
Stop
You'll
like
find his
that.
YouTube.
And the IG is MXRVIN.FG. It's really, I gotta change that. It's kind of complicated.
That's like, what kind of
Just
letters
for
and
now.
numbers, bro?
Yeah, it sounds like some code. It sounds like Elon Musk.
I don't even know what that kid's called. Y equals MX plus B.
Yo, and I just want to say real quick shout out to you for coming on the pod, being the first guest that we had out
Another
here.
cheers. Yo, guys,
You know what
another
I'm saying?
cheers, bro.
Cheers
Another
with
cheers,
no
bro.
I'm the only
sippy in
one
a
Cheers.
cup.
Yo, guys,
Cheers.
another cheers, bro. Mauri, that's all you, guy.
Come on,
No
man.
sippy in a cup.
I'm the only one with cheers. I'll finish it.
Esty doesn't drink.
He's been drinking.
Nah,
I
you
feel
heard
like
the shit that
this
came
was
out
my-
of this guy's
this was
mouth,
a
bro. He been
next one.
saucy.
For the first one with a guest, I feel like we did a good job with this one. You know
We
what I
had
mean?
some fun.
No,
Yeah, we
thank
had
you
we
for
had some
having
fun
me,
and
man. Thank you for
Yo,
having
honestly,
me.
it's an honor to have you, bro.
Thank you for having me. I
and
always
yo,
be watching your shit. I'd be debating with myself when you guys debate low key. I don't know if I agree
Maybe
with what
yelling at
Dante
a
said,
screen.
but Alex is talking some shit. You know?
Nah. We looking forward to the EP, to more,
Thank you,
to
man.
more success, to seeing the
100%,
progress, to seeing the
100%.
journey.
Remember, guys,
100.
Risk It All Media, bro. They're on a nice wave right now. You should hop on
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
now
Go
before
check
it's
them
big.
out.
Yeah, shout out
Telling
to
you.
shout out to
Before
Risk
it
All.
goes
Shout out to
crazy,
the
I'm
whole
telling
team.
you.
Shout out to the whole
wow.
team. Risk It All, Teddy Frey.
No, they have a
Sir.
great movement going on. I'm
Go
telling
check
you.
them
Like,
out.
I super agree with it. So
Thank
like
you,
that's
man.
why I say
Thank
that.
you.
You know.
It's nice because it's the same kids we grew up with. You know.
Yeah.
Facto.
That's the best to do with
I'll
the people
always
you grew up
remember,
with.
yo, that young heartthrob, yo.
So you touched.
Someone's gonna be like, oh, you know Marvin?
Bro.
Oh, you mean Young Heart?
I be in fourth period. I be having that spirit, loving the air, bro.
You didn't have a fourth grade. You just skipped.
That's crazy.
Anyways, guys, I think we should wrap it up here.
Yes, sir.
Episode 12, 13. Guys,
Episode
correct
12
me.
or 13.
Episode
No,
13.
13.
It's
Episode 13.
It's 13.
But
Hey, you know what episode? Yeah.
let us
I always know what episode
for everybody
we on,
out there
man.
watching, let us know what you guys think about us having guests. Let us know if there's anybody you think we should have on here. This is something we're gonna
Yes,
start
sir.
doing a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit more
100.
often. We'd like to do more often,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, thanks for watching.
Peace.
Take care.